Hey everybody, it's Nicole, your favorite serial entrepreneur, filmmaker, and author checking in. So I usually send out a e-zine every Thursday. It's called the Inspired Living e-zine. If you are not on it, that's unfortunate because you're missing out. Go to LisaNicoleBell.com, right hand side of the screen, and hop on the list. So I send that out every Thursday, and there's some inspiring topic that I'm writing about, something to really move your life forward in some meaningful way. And instead of doing the text this week, or I should say in addition to doing the text this week, I'm also sending out this really cool video where I'm talking about the topic. Now the quote is, "When you shine, you are lighting the path for others." When you shine, you are lighting the path for others. There's a reason that it's good for us to shine. A lot of us have been taught from childhood that we should shrink away from any type of praise, that we should feel ashamed of being really good at something, that it's not a good idea to toot our own horn or to pat ourselves on the back when something good happens, that to share our accomplishments or to do really amazing things is somehow bragging and immodest. And I'm here to ask you, to implore you to please shine. The reason is because if the world needs anything right now amongst so much darkness and chaos, it's a person like you shining your light onto the world. Because every person on the planet represents possibility. Every person on the planet has a set of gifts and talents that they can offer to the world. And oftentimes we think, well, I see so many people doing so many things. What do I have to say? Why would anyone listen to me? Well, your voice is different because your experiences naturally are going to be different from those of everyone else. And here's the thing, when you're shining, okay, your success is polarizing. Everyone's success is polarizing. If you want to know, you may have heard this quote that says, if you want to know who your friends are, just get sick or, don't have any money. No. If you want to know who your friends are, become very successful at something, because success is polarizing. Here's why. When you become very successful at something, it becomes a fork in the road for everyone around you. They have to now decide, am I going to become insecure around this person? Am I going to attempt to stop this person from shining, a la crabs in the barrel? Or am I going to become an ally and cheerleader for this person? Am I going to allow this person's hard work, dedication, and talent to inspire me to do better things for myself? Okay, these are the only two paths that people can really choose, and it becomes very clear who's going down which path based on the things that they say and the things that they do. So you want to be in a position where you're not having people around you that you can't clearly identify, like, is this person on my team or not? Like, is this a frenemy, right? I personally can't stand frenemies. You either with me or you're not. So you want to be in a position where you say, I'm succeeding at something. You want to have permission to shine. There is no reason that you should have friends and family around you and you can't come and be like, woo, I just closed a deal, or something, I just got engaged, or something awesome just happened to me. You should be able to say that something awesome happened to you without feeling like you need to water that down to stop hurting somebody else's feelings or to not offend somebody. You should be in a position where you can say, I have done something awesome, I'm excited about it, and I am shining. Because when you do that, the world is lit for the rest of us. Those of us who are actually doing our own things and are secure in what we're doing become inspired by that. When someone calls me with a success story, I'm like, woo, yes. For two reasons. One, because I'm legitimately happy for that person, but two, because I've just learned something from that person's success. If I can watch what that person did and see what works, then I know that that might work for me, right? That's something that I can try. And if I'm close to that person, I can ask that person for some pointers, like, you know what, you did that and you rocked it out. Would you mind helping me out when I get ready to do that, right? I can sit down with that person and say, listen, tell me how you were able to be successful at this thing. I can then say, I have someone in my space that's successful, because we know that you become like the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. So if you have super successful people around you, that's not a reason to be insecure. That's a reason to be excited, because it means that sooner or later, you too are going to be successful, because those people have an upward pull on your life, right? People who are unsuccessful, people who are negative, have a downward pull on your life. So you have to be in a position where you decide that you're going to shine so that all the people around you can join in, celebrate with you, and be just as positive. And if they are people who are not willing to allow you to shine, if they are people who cannot handle the fact that you are succeeding and shining, then those are people that no longer need to be in your life. They need to be demoted, or they need to be completely ousted. It does not mean that you have to say anything nasty. You don't have to have any awkward conversations with them. You just have to consciously start distancing yourself from that person and the negative energy that they're bringing. And then, in some cases, you just decide, you know what, I'm done. I don't need that in my life at all. And you decide that you're not going to continue to engage that kind of behavior, because once you get to the end of your life, you are going to be solely responsible for the results that you've created. And you will not be able to say, well, I would have shined, I would have done my thing, except Johnny was always judging me and Tina always acted like she was insecure. No excuse. You've been put on this planet to be incredible and to give us your gifts. So that's what I have for you, Inspired Living this week. Get your shine on. I'm Lisa Nicole Bell, LisaNicoleBell.com, ArtCommerceLife.com. Until next time, be inspired.